As VPP, like we were saying, 5-0 series wins. Alliance stuck in the middle of the table at 3-2.
And what do we have here?
It's
A pause. Every single time a game starts, we have a pause for some few minutes. Okay. Not few seconds, but few minutes.
Mini games. Luna, Naga, Lycan. Well, someone's found the Luna. Where's Lycan? Naga Siren's
Naga close to Luna, right to the Luna. You're not expecting that, but I'll be helping you out.
Thanks. They really need to add
more games.
More games, but also for casters and everyone else to play, not just the players. And then we can prove who's the real players in the game. Someone found it. Who found the Naga? Rubik. Good job, Rubik. But yeah, I think my favorite thing about the mini games is the music. It's calm. It's relaxing. Gets
Doom Sven Morphling. Let's go.
Doom Sven Morphling.
Morphling in the middle, third row.
Got
Doom.
Where? Oh, we're not going to find them in time. Someone found the Morphling just before the pause comes. And away we go. Epi Kid on the top lane with that Troll Warlord, Ina Bane with a magic stick already up. FN Void Spirit going to go in towards mid with a DM Axe and save Rubik down bottom. It looks like Alliance for now tri-laning around Nico Baby. Might just be to secure these runes as Limp wards mid and swings over. FNG Hanskin, your two supports on the Grimstroke Shadow Demon. Nico Baby Bloodseeker with a Limp Queen of Pain as DM walks up high ground. Hello there, what have we got here? It's a bit of an Ixwell into Bloodright, and this poor little axe is being stacked up with poison. 3 into 4, and he's about to drop. DM,
30 seconds
where's he headed? Off to the right hand side, takes a tower hit, dodge the Bloodright. He's just going to die to the Shadow Demon.
That's an easy pickup. A lot of regen on Grimstroke, 7 tangos, healing salve, and 2 clarities. He knows he's playing against both Rubik and the Axe, so they will be using Fate Bolt and Bellhunger in the laning stage quite a lot, which means that they need sustain. Also, Nico Baby with only 3 tangos.
The battle begins.
So he can share it to him, but Nico Baby might also be forced to get more regen in this lane.
Yeah, and something that you maybe don't expect there. Radiant team bringing 4 heroes bottom to contest bounty runes. Now, it does mean up at top, Bane and Troll grabbing the double. And also getting themselves very forward. Not going to block their wave, but put pressure onto S4 to make sure he doesn't get the full block on his. Hanskin TPs, so we get the dual lanes going. Centaur, Shadow Demon paired up together with double rings of protection on the Centaur and double Sage's Mask on the SD.
Hanskin got that first blood, so bought extra Sage Mask for mana regeneration.
Getting some good poison stacks on the Bane. But it does mean S4 loses his courier. And Bane with 5 stick charges already up, double Fairy Fires. It's going to be difficult to bring this boy down. Hanskin missing out on the poison. Troll Warlord should have a pretty reasonably good time up here farming away.
I'm surprised the Troll didn't buy Magic Stick straight away. Like, he knew the matchup. Check the Bane. 9 sticks. That's a lot of HP and mana. 150 HP, 150 mana. You could use it straight away. You know that Shadow Demon will keep spamming that mid lane. Let's focus on this one a bit. FN, you mentioned the Simulate to dodge the Shadow Strike, so there's going to be some fake pumping from Limp.
16-second cooldown against the 20, and FN using it there without Shadow Strike being thrown, so Limp has the slight advantage in that regard. So far, 6-2 against 5-2, evenly farm trading there. And it's down bottom, Bloodseeker. A good start for him, 9-3. Axe with only 2 CS, but he's got this doubled wave. That DM should be able to farm a little bit closer to his tower now. Bane, level 2, still looking for a little move forward. Troll just throwing axes at people, but Hanskin Denying out that creep. Make sure that Troll doesn't have an easy time of things. Good little CS there from S4 as well. FN. Dropping very low, and now the thirst kicking in on that Bloodseeker. Limp 2-0-1 build. Might think about going for it. You would love to be level 4, have that blink to jump up onto the enemy high ground there. Disruption top. S4 with the stomp. And it's good harassment onto Einar. He's already popped his stick charges. Still has a salve and a fairy fire as S4 also using those retaliate stacks. A lot of right click damage, 106 per hit.
Now DM starts to cut the waves. Has Boots of Speed on the bottom. Save also playing with him. So that means Nico Baby will be getting a lot from this lane. Just pulling the creep wave to the side pool. And if heroes are low, this also opens up the kill potential once Grimstroke comes back to the lane.
It sure does. I'm going to make sure that you've all brought out salves and you're keeping yourselves topped up. Yeah, look at that. Axe with Windlace, Tango, Salve. Everything coming. As Nico Baby going for the courier kill, but not under the tier 1. He won't be that greedy. Grimstroke dealing with the axe. DM down to about half HP. Nico Baby speedily moving over. There's an ink swell. DM trying to dodge it, but the Bloodright comes and the axe. Not enough body blocks from FNG. He's getting called up under the wave. Spins from DM and the Fade Bolt to finish. Finding the kill on that FNG Grimstroke as FN dies mid lane solo to the Limp Queen of Pain. Bloodright, is it going to connect? DM walks away and the lift back will allow VPP to get the axe out safely. Troll Warlord, oh my god, he nearly got popped, sorry, by the poison stacks up top.
Nico tried to go for a cute little play where he denies those creeps that were attacking Axe during the call to reduce the percentage of the spin, but it did not happen. He still managed to die. Bloodseeker is level 5, 600 movement speed right now.
Top lane S4, always been saved by the bubble. Hanskin keeping the troll locked in place, and now does he have any more mana? No more poison. So Epileptic Kid is out of there. And Bane and Troll, they were towing that line, very nearly finding the kill on S4. But Bounty Rune spawning now. SD should be able to grab both, while Rubik, yeah, both down there.
Having all that extra movement speed allows Nico Baby to clear the wave fast and hunt for Axe, come back to lane, not lose a single point of experience from the creep wave.
Really great Bloodseeker pick. Like you said, everyone towing that line between life and death.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Axe straight back into position. Telekinesis, not going to do too much to FNG here as a good zoning Bloodright from Nico Baby.
Fit for a queen.
But DM is back into wave cutting mode.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane, that solo kill puts Limp now at 32 and 18 with FN at 15-2. Void Spirit getting destroyed.
Dire's structures are fortified.
FNG
Queen of
Nico
Pain.
Baby.
Arcane Rune. FN should be careful. Also, Rune spawned. Alliance, they have a vision of that. So Hasted and
Haste.
Arcane Rune on Queen of Pain. You need to be careful.
It's been real solid from Alliance so far. DM.
He wants to kill on Axe.
With a save Rubik behind him. Trying to bodyguard the axe. Goes for the TP. Limp is there with that
Radiant's
sonic
bottom
wave.
tower is under attack.
Easy finish onto the DM axe. A little bit of space for FN now mid. He's got his bottle out. Moving towards Boots. But top lane disruption starts things off. Nice nightmare to stop the stomp. They still get it onto the
Radiant's
Troll
middle
Warlord.
tower
The
is under
poison
attack.
ticking him down to 200 HP. 8-1 charges as he tries to get through the trees. Hanskin looking for one more poison, but that's not going to finish off Epileptic Kid. He'll walk back to base. As the thirst, yeah, moving straight towards the Rubik. Bloodseeker knew he could maybe find a kill or at the very least pressure someone out of the lane.
VPP is losing a lot of experience by TPing out, coming back to the lane, while Nico Baby is just completely free farming on the bottom. By the way, what do you call a godly placed nightmare to save people?
What do you call it?
Nice-mare.
Nightmare. I thought you were going to call it a dream.
Where is Dream, by the way? Is this still playing for Gambit?
Legitimately no idea. Epileptic Kid, half HP. Hanskin's Shadow Demon just keeps stacking up the poison. Nightmare on to the Centaur, but no rotations here for VPP. Troll trying to turn and fight. The disruption there. 4 stacks of poison is going to bring him low, and S4 lands the stomp. As Limp kills off DM elsewhere, they do pick off the Troll top. Queen of Pain, again, this rotation down to bottom without Sonic Wave. Finding the kill on Axe as, oh my bad, S4 does get picked off top. Void Spirit comes in.
It's such a great rotations from Alliance. Queen of Pain rotates the second time, kills the Axe. They know where the threat comes from. How do you start a fight if your Axe is having a bad time? It's a lot on Void Spirit, who got completely shut down. In the laning stage, Queen of Pain has so much more net worth. And your Troll, like, this is the hero that does not come online fast. And I hope he doesn't go for Battle Fury this game.
Yeah, we'll see where he heads. Save is Invis top. They see S4 dragging that creep camp across into the wave. So it looks like they'll come in and try and contest it. Troll here. Throw a couple of little axes at him. Aina thinking about maybe using that Rubik telekinesis, but Hanskin's arrived. Disruption and the Inkswell stomp cancelled out with the Nightmare and that telekinesis, but they still have the damage to pump into Aina. Bane has no way out of here. Hanskin on a killing spree now as down bottom. This gives Nico Baby so much attack speed. DM ruptured and had a TP back to his tier 2 where he salves.
Troll Warlord, still nothing queued up, just the phase boots. Nico Baby going for his classic build, Maelstrom to increase his farming abilities, and I want to see what he builds next. He's the player that loves to stack status resistance. Even if you decide to get something like a BKB, you're still gonna struggle against Call, against Fiend's Grip, so he might skip it. I don't think you need it as your second item.
Queen of Pain arriving top after the Stampede. Has Sonic Wave, but Epileptic Kid has safely TP'd home. Now the focus onto FN. No more Astral Steps, so dissimulate to the low ground. The TP cancelled. Hanskin in the perfect position to pop the disruption on him, starts him with a Blood Right, and they've got that continuation as Queen of Pain, Nico Baby, and S4 all coming top to contest the bounty runes.
Anti-execution is very nice. You see disruption into Blood Right. Now Queen of Pain will pick up a bounty rune, continue to put some pressure. They don't have that much tower damage, so they need to play around the catapult timings. The only one who has is Centaur with the Retaliate.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So we see Bloodseeker and Queen of Pain in towards mid. Can VPP stop this? Looks like no, and Save not even going to try denying tower.
Has fallen.
Stealing a level 4 Scream instead. And Troll Warlord going to go for the boots build. Treads into phase. Right, that is a massive stack, actually.
Well, Limp, no. When he's playing TA, he's stacking that for himself. Same goes for Queen of Pain. There's also Royal Jelly available for Alliance. Someone's not reading patch notes. Nico Baby, I'm looking at you. It's a global cast. He used one, sent one back.
He sent it back to Stash.
Yes.
Oh, dearie me.
Radiant's middle tower is under
DM
attack.
cutting bottom wave again. Save trying to bait them away from the axe. And he's going to get killed off here. Tries to telekinesis and Blood Right back, but Nico Baby finishes him off reasonably quickly. And 9-2 lead here. Alliance. What, Queen of Pain now, almost 5k net worth after clearing the stack. It's a disgusting amount of farm on her, and the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker has Maelstrom. Fully done, 12 minutes in on top of the phase Wraithbands. They stop the TP of the Axe bottom lane. Hanskin's there to catch up DM. And Axe, you've got nowhere to go. You're playing on this very aggressive side of the map in the Radiant area down bottom near the tier 3. He was at 1700 gold.
To close the gap so Shadow Demon can get closer, use Disruption, stop that TP. Eine, first Fiend's Grip.
Press 4, Stomp, buys a bit of time. Astral Step finishes him off as FN, the optimistic TP, gets killed off by a neutral creep. Eine now going to try and replicate that, but the Scream from Limp will clear him up.
Oh, such a
Killing off S4 there, you know, delaying that Blink Dagger, as the Centaur's net worth lower than the Axe's, which is a little bit of a surprise to me.
Axe still farms faster than a Centaur, and he's gonna have an okay timing on that Blink Dagger, considering how bad his lane went. They were just completely hunting him. Queen of Pain, 2 rotations, 2 Sonic Waves to secure the kill. I want to see next item that Bloodseeker is gonna get in this game.
Is it BKB? Like, you mentioned the S and Y, the status resistance, but it might just be the BKB. And he's against Call, he's against Grip. It just feels nice to be able to run around and not care about Telekinesis or Nightmare or any of the nonsense coming out from like Ether Remnant catching you and kiting you. Nico Baby's always going to surprise us. As nobody playing the game. Brewmaster, Huskar, Chen. Oh dear. My eyes don't work so good. I see
So
Chen.
you want to play the game? Okay, 2 of us, Gary. Let's go.
I found Chen right in the middle next to Grandma.
And I just started. Give me a sec.
Brewmaster and Huskar. God damn.
This is hard.
Brewmaster's top near Morphling and Tusk. So where's Chen?
In the middle. Right in the middle. Near the
Nice.
Granny and Lion. Now we
So
need to find Chen.
Huskar.
Whoever finds Chen instantly wins, Gary.
No, Husk. I found the Chen and I found the Brew. We need to find the Huskar. I actually can't see him. What does Huskar look like? Oh, I found him. He's next to Ricky and Marana. The like top right corner-ish near TA, PL, Marana.
Oh yeah,
Ricky.
there he is. You win.
Very
Next
good.
one, please.
There's no next one because no one bloody played. What were the teams saying? What's happened? Disconnect and reconnect from Hansken, lag. And then go. Very good timing. Thank you, Alliance. 11-3, 2k lead as Alliance looking to start playing off the back of this Nico Baby Bloodseeker. Maelstrom done. Halberd
Dire's
queued
bottom
up.
tower is under attack.
Halberd versus
Yep.
Troll.
That's the item. It also gives status resistance, like any kind of status resistance. He just loves it against all these stuns, against the call. Same thing when you're playing, let's say, Juggernaut
Radiant's
into
bottom tower has been
Axe.
denied.
You want to have lifesteal, you want to have status resistance so you don't kill yourself on Blade Mail call.
Does it also amp his healing
Yes.
Dire are scanning.
from Blood Rage and stuff?
Yes.
That's spooky. That's a lot of heal.
Dire's top
VP.P.
tower is under attack.
Still feels decent for them that after a pretty devastating laning stage, they've managed to hold on and they are still looking for these primary items. Axe is 200 away from Blink. FN on this Void Spirit. He's moving
Dire's
slowly and
structures
surely
are fortified.
towards that Yule Scepter. And Troll Warlord back in the
Dire's
jungle.
top tower is under attack.
What's he got? Double Wraith Treads and Yasha. Fully completed now, coming out to him on the courier.
Radiant are scanning.
Limp Invis. Where is he going to make a play? Level 12 Queen of Pain. FN loses 30% of his HP just straight off the bat. No ability to kill him off though. 2 Astral Steps and Dissimulate make him very slippery.
Whenever Void Spirit looks good,
Dire's top
the
tower
hero
is under
looks
attack.
very solid. But in this scenario where he gets dumpstered in the laning stage, like, it's very tough to judge how strong the hero is. DM has that Blink Dagger, no smoke. If they can get the kill on
Dire's
Nico
top
Baby,
tower
that would be
has fallen.
pretty big.
And there's the jump, straight onto Bloodseeker. Not expecting the blink call from Axe. And all of a sudden, out of the woodwork, 4 heroes from the Dire side dunking in. S4 gripped up. They've caught the Centaur, but the ping is from the Troll saying get back. I don't want to fight here. The TPs near the tier 1 could come from Alliance. We've got the big kill, just back up and farm. Grab bounty runes, reset. That is a nice little turning point for them.
Shadow Demon needs to be the one who TPs first. With the disruption, he's getting very, very close to that ether lens, so it's going to be much easier for him to set things up or be positioned in a team fight to use that saving ability. Centaur, his Blink Dagger flying out. He does not want to show it yet. Pay attention, this is how you play.
Where's he hiding the courier? Back near the tier 2. Grimstroke for FNG. Tranquil Boots and a smoke walks straight into VPP. Shows his face and then immediately turns around and runs away. It looks like Hanskin and Limp were maybe looking for a bit of a poke and a prod onto Epileptic Kid. But you can see the way VPP plays here. You know, they're dragging all of this attention down to bottom with the Rubik, the Axe, the Bane. And they're kind of waving their hands around, screaming, hey, look at us. We're doing crazy shit down here. And then you've got Void Spirit farming top, Troll farming mid and jungle. And they're actually able to extract themselves from bottom lane without losing anyone just yet.
Stolen Stampede on Rubik. That's one great way to start a team fight or just use it defensively.
And there it is. Jump straight forward on to save. That blink from S4 showed off beautifully. The TP rotations double silence from the Soulbind now as the call in from DM. Not enough spins. And the continuation from VPP not available. Finally they'll find the Hanskin kill. But towards the back, the rest of VPP escaping while DM falls. Blink in from Limp. Here's the stomp. S4 catches only the Bane. Epileptic Kid dropping low, but the battle trance is there. As FN slaying S4, Centaur down. Limp, and there's the net. But the Troll is isolated, all on his lonesome. The Queen of Pain's so low, the jump from FN finishes it off. The kill streak gone, and they've got the grip on Bloodseeker. FN's going to get so much out of this fight. Yes, they lose the Troll and the Axe, but everything else they get is well worth the efforts.
2 buybacks used on both supports, but it was well worth it for them. FN getting so much, as you mentioned. That Sonic Wave from Queen of Pain didn't really kill off the Troll. He was ready and waiting with ulti last second to pop it. Survived, gets the net on Queen of Pain. But once Queen of Pain finishes Orchid, it's gonna be much easier.
Only about 100 gold away from that for Limp now. Net worth lead down to about 2k. It's kind of plateaued around there. Alliance would have loved to snowball out of that laning stage with a couple of good teamfight wins and really stamp down on VPP. But we've got ourselves a Sanjan Yasha Troll. Yule's done on Void Spirit. Axe. Not going to go for Blade Mail or anything. Going into BKB next. Blink BKB Axe. Not something I've seen regularly.
I would prefer to have Blade Mail. There is not. And he switches because he realizes no one is buying Yule Scepter. Queen of Pain skipping. Going for a fastened Orchid.
Cost, you know exactly why he decided to change back into that item. As Alliance thinking about that initiation. Trying to catch with the Inkswell Centaur. All grouped up around the mid lane as well. We've got a 5v5 brewing. Tier 1 mid on the Radiant side yet to be taken here. These fights are difficult to start though for both sides. It all comes down to pressuring your opponents to expose themselves. And then of course the vision, very important for these blink initiators for the 2 position 3s. Queen of Pain working on her BKB. Haste in bottle. Bringing out an Essence Ring. There's Nico Baby. Oh, Ring of Aquila. Don't mind if I do. Perfect little grab for him, but it's a VPP smoke coming across from the mid lane. In towards the Roshan area, they blink and they call up the Shadow Demon. Ether Remnant there, but a Sonic Wave from Limp. Actually taking down Save as the Battle Trance turns. They've got the Blood Right and the Rupture there, double from the Soulbind. Catching Ina and Epileptic Kid, and even though S4 falls, Nico Baby gets a double kill and he's chasing and looking for more. Axe with FN here by his side in an awkward position, being pinged out by S4. Blink back by DM. FN has an Astral Step and a TP, and they'll jump away safely.
And the MTP's back to the bottom lane. Tier 1 tower picks up the bounty runes for himself and the team. They have such a nice combos inside the Grimstroke ulti. Like, you have silence, you have AoE silence from Bloodright to just control. Think about where you want to fight. Heaven's Halberd that you can throw into that Orchid, double edge, double rupture that we've seen in the previous fight. And I'm glad Nico Baby's not buying BKB. It's definitely not a good BKB for Bloodseeker against the Call, against the Bane ulti.
Straight into Abyssal. All that lockdown. S4 going back into the hood. We've already seen the limp. BKB coming soon. Alliance hitting all these item timings really nicely, and we've also seen the strength of this Hanskin position for Shadow Demon. He's not rushing the Ags this game, but after Blink Ether Lens, he most certainly can go for that Aghanim Scepter next. Get multiple demonic purges and a two-man stomp. S4 straight on top of Bane and Axe. Inkswell connecting into that secondary target as they do stun DM. He gets a call off, but trapped inside the Blood right now and cleared up by FNG. VPP on the retreat, but the Blink jump, limp, chasing Troll. Starts him up, slow him down. With the daggers flowing out, the Blink stomp again from S4. Nico Baby there with the Blood right, but Epileptic Kid pops the Battle Trance. Disrupted up, and now they buy more time for Limp to escape. Blinks up to the high ground to deal with FN as the Troll. No way out. Thanks to that disarm. And Nico Baby, the Yule's into Blood right here. FN going to dissimulate across to the right-hand side, but he's still in the middle of all these Alliance heroes, while Save does come in at the right moment with a stolen Blood right himself.
A bit of overextension from Alliance. I would still love to see Queen of Pain picking up Yule Scepter. Great against Axe when he decides to go in. Great against Troll to buy some time. And it also a great way of canceling Bane's ulti, taking care of yourself. It's a bit greedier build, but I think you can pull it off.
Man, you said yourself.
I'm gonna go into BKB.
You said yourself, you know, not a great BKB game in general here.
Yeah.
VPP still moving out onto the map, though, even after losing a few casualties there. Troll and Axe delaying that basher for the Troll Warlord, and Axe his decision to go back into the BKB. Now coming through as Aina picked off S4 and Nico Baby straight on top of him. I just don't know how I feel whenever I see Radiant teams falling into this bait where, you know, Dire plays bottom in the bottom right-hand corner in the kind of elbow of the map, and the Radiant come chasing them. There's no objectives here. Tier 2 is kind of meh, and they can't play into mid or Roshan or top lane. And when you're ahead as Alliance, do you not feel that they would rather play into the Dire jungle top?
True, but if you can't find any openings there, they have not a single ward in that area, so they're just playing the bottom part of the map. Alliance has very limited vision. Just this ward and the one on the mid lane.
How that happened. My mic just decided to kill itself. But it can become like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You know, you play bottom, you ward bottom, and then you get kind of stuck in there because you never go top because you're always playing into your wards that are bot. We'll see if they change things up.
Well, it's easily done. You know, one smoke, set up the vision, and then you can play the top part of the map. The question is, which item timings are you looking into? Your Bloodseeker has full Mjolnir, Heaven's Halberd, Centaur, Hood, Blink Dagger. You're ready to fight. Queen of Pain just finished her BKB. So you want to take a fight as Alliance, and here comes their smoke.
It's go time. And they're fighting up towards top, so that's going to open up Roshan, this Dire jungle, outpost. The Dire scanning on top of that bounty rune spot, and so do the Radiant. Dire scan connects, Radiance doesn't. So FN, hiding in the trees. He's got an early warning system here with his Ether Remnant, as Alliance shifting eastwards. Save clears out the mid lane with Bloodright Fade Bolt, and the rest of VPP have already set themselves up to farm down bottom lane.
That should help.
But now FNG can get some
Radiant's
observer wards
middle
down here.
tower
Double
is under
wards
attack.
in that dire jungle so they can start playing much more effectively into that top part of the map.
You still can't go straight into Roche Pit. You can try to force a fight by going inside of it. Nico Baby uses Blood Rage. Okay, they were showing on the bottom lane 3 heroes, and FN is just deeping to the bottom lane. Is that a smoke? If it's not, that's gonna be a free Roche. No one has smoke at the moment.
Uncontested Roshan. Nico Baby straight in there, like you say. Mjolnir, Morbid Mask, life stealing away. He's got attack speed and HP talents. So a tanky little Bloodseeker right now. There's S4. Gonna help out his buddy with a cute little whacks. Finish it off. Yeah, look at him, animation cancelling the stomp. Come on, Nico Baby, I believe in you. And there's your Aegis of the Immortal on Nico Baby's Bloodseeker.
I talked about his item build before the game started and during the game, and that he loves to get status resistance, and I think it's a correct play here. You have Morbid Mask against Blink Call from Axe that keeps you alive, status resistance call lasts less seconds, and you're just that tanky. You have enough damage and attack speed just from that Mjolnir.
VPP still buying themselves a lot of time. SNY, BKB, and now Troll bringing out a TP scroll as his Basher is still queued up. Aghanim Scepter done on your Void Spirit now as well. So we've got these 2 contrasting item timings. 6k lead for Alliance gives them a few little bits and bobs here and there on their supports, especially those 2 Ether Lenses.
Dire's
Going to be
bottom
vital
tower
for them
is
to have
under
that
attack.
longer range initiation. And you're also looking at save with Ether Lens Glimmer Cape though on the Dire side. FN on the Void Spirit with Ags, he's going to really be able to focus down FNG and Shadow Demon for Hanskin. If he can find those targets and
Dire's
silence
bottom
them,
tower
Alliance's
is under
teamfight
attack.
kind of falls apart.
Void Spirit needs to find Shadow Demon. Use that silence on him.
Dire's
Remnant,
structures
one
are
natural stab
fortified.
charge should be enough to bring him
Dire's
down.
bottom tower is
Also,
under
can't
attack.
run away with the Stampede from
Radiant's
the
top
Remnant.
tower is under attack.
Epileptic Kid is being pinged out.
Lovely there. That's a Radiant Mango Tree. That's what's giving them the vision over towards that Radiant Triangle in the high ground. And Troll Warlord, he has a TP to come back and defend this tier 2. Limp already jumping in though. Bane
Dire's middle
focused
tower
down
is
and
under
blown up.
attack.
As Epileptic Kid does come to the tier 2, Ruptured now. That's a very aggressive TP as the rest of his team look for the
Stolen
Blink
Rupture.
Call. They catch the Shadow Demon and the Grimstroke, both supports being found, but the Stampede is there. Epileptic Kids, now he's soulbound up to the Void Spirit and they're backing to the high ground. Sonic Wave thought about by Limp, but he doesn't chuck it in. As DM still blinking, calling, dunking, Shadow Demon is down. A 1-for-1 trade. As VPP much happier about this if they can get the Axe out alive. And with a blink and a phase boots, he's out of there.
Nico Baby needs to use Blood Rage or Blood Right after using Rupture. Now Rubik is holding onto one.
Are scanning.
Oh, Blink Stomp. And they've got the silence as well. Yule's ready for that Void Spirit, but he's chain stunned into oblivion. Blink Call, Queen of Pain. Focus down, Olympus dunked into the ground. Nico Baby now, the target, as Aegis in his inventory is ready for that second life. The Inkswell, Stomp, connecting onto Troll. They've got the chain stuns on him, but he's got no battle trance, no BKB. He still just stands his ground and fungus the Fiend's Grip, locks that Centaur in place, and now the Nightmare on the Bloodseeker allows him to open up onto FNG. The poor Grimstroke, he gets one spell off before he dies. A last blood right here from Nico Baby as he gives chase onto the Troll Warlord. Have they got chain stuns? DM has no mana. He can't call, but they nightmare him up. Aina buys enough time. Nico Baby still sprinting forward. He really wants that Troll Warlord. BKB, Epileptic Kid, he's not going to pop it. Nico Baby's still running into tier 4s. He's called under them. Aina picked off by Hanskin towards the back end of the fight, but this Bloodseeker is just 1v5ing VPP right now.
Yeah, Bloodseeker's popping off. With this kind of item build, he doesn't care too much about Axe going in. He has lifesteal. He has Blood Rage that can recover
Dire's
a
middle
portion of
tower
his
is under
HP. Has
attack.
Paladin Sword to amplify all that healing up. Still holding Aegis for another 50 seconds.
And the blink call there, Bloodseeker, the Soulbind turnaround. Nico Baby's gonna come in with the Inkswell now as he yules up from Void Spirit, gets him out of danger. One last Resonant Pulse now as VPP pop the Aegis. S4 misses on the Blink Stomp initiation. Still gonna stampede onto DM though, and Axe drops to his knees.
Dire's middle tower is under
Dead
attack.
for 50 seconds now. I'm just a little surprised Epileptic Kid didn't want to pop his BKB to, you know, potentially survive that Blood Rite. Maybe he thought he was dead either way and didn't want to waste the charge.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
Bloodseeker
tower
would just
has
right-click
fallen.
him. Rupture was on him. Can't really run away from that. Need to stand his ground and take a fight. Ulti was on cooldown.
Dire are scanning.
And Nico Baby's item belt. It's like he's playing, you know, Slark. Stacking status resistance. Level 23. Even decided to go for 20% lifesteal on level 20. So Satanic, Paladin Sword, Blood Rage, all that lifesteal is amplified.
It's like an old
Dire's
school
top
Dragon
tower
Knight
is
build.
under attack.
Mjolnir, Halberd,
Someone
Satanic.
who's smart to actually do the math on this one. Like how much would you get if you kill, let's say, 2000 HP hero with the Blood Rage?
Oh. A lot.
Yeah, sometimes Dota is complicated.
Those are big numbers. Blood Rage there for the Rubik. Zapping out the bottom wave as Alliance coming in with another smoke. And they're ready, not reliant on any really long cooldown ultis. Stampede is up in 5 seconds. And VPP smoking on their own high ground, but the jump is there! S4! The 4-man stomp! It's gorgeous with the Blood Rite! And Limp gonna clear them through with the Sonic Wave as the buyback now from VPP giving chase, but it's Epileptic Kid left all alone. Surrounded by Alliance heroes. He turns, he lifesteals the Inkswell there, but Troll is about to drop. They've got a grip forward onto the Queen of Pain as the Troll's still alive. Somehow Alliance haven't finished him off. It's gonna be S4 that does get the job done.
Bane's
now
still alive.
VPP.
They're chasing, man. S4-man stomp. That was
And Limp is in the
actually
base.
blind. That was actually blind stomp. He blinked in with the Inkswell, the scan connected, and he
And he gets
pulled it
all
off.
4 of them. Queen of Pain's going to pop though. Diving too far into those tier 3s. Still going to get the kill over on the Rubik.
Power and limited intelligence.
What a gorgeous jump from S4.
Will be picking up that regeneration rune. He has very low amount of farm if you compare him to enemy offlaner who was also struggling, but they have same amount of farm at the moment. But what he does with that farm is just amazing.
Maybe a little over aggressive now from S4 though. Called back under the tier 3. Rupture going to come out from Nico Baby as they
Dire's middle
do
tower
catch
is under
DM with it.
attack.
And high ground for Alliance.
Are fortified.
Tier 3 lift up with a multi-shot, clearing the creep wave. And Alliance change up to tier 2 top.
They can clear the tier 2 tower on the top lane, and Roche
Dire
may
are
respawn in 20
scanning.
seconds. Whenever you're playing it around the
Dire's
second
top
Roche
tower
timing,
is under
if you don't
attack.
have Templar Assassin, Beastmaster to scout things out, always keep a courier inside the pit. Hanskin is very good at doing that. Let's see if he decides to do it one more time.
And it's going to be Halberd for S4 coming out on his courier.
Dire's top tower
See if
is
it,
under attack.
on the way back. Where's it? Oh, he's microing it northwards. He doesn't want it to get sniped out.
Dire's top tower.
Put it
has
in the
fallen.
Roche pit, lads. VPP. Glimmercape from Save. Hanskin, Nico Baby showing the Blink Stomp. S4 yet again. The man finds his target as Save is blown up. The jump from FN into the back lines, finding 2 supports. But the Soulbind already there as they grip up the Queen of Pain. That's fine for Limp. He'll just jump away with his BKB. Perfectly fine. Nico Baby still ripping apart VPP one by one. They've lost their 2 supports as Epileptic Kid is done for. Rupture into pushback, and FN Void Spirit, he found the jump. He caught the SD Grimstroke, but there was no follow through. DM couldn't get the blink call he needed.
Dire's
Right
top
now,
tower
VPP is
under
very
attack.
limited on the damage. Like GG's called, like FN with this kind of a build, just finished off the Desolator.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
There was not enough. Nico Baby with this item build, like I I'm probably the caster that talks the most about the item builds because it's so important. Like, this is the perfect